That I do way past cool. What's good, YouTube? It's gonna be a voiceover. It's your boy Littlefoot. Um, I've been waiting to do this video to do this voiceover for a long time. Let me just jump into it. This is my story. So, okay, starting from the beginning, from when I was a kid. Okay, starting off as a kid, I always knew I was different, you know, because of how I thought, about things and how I acted and what I did, So I always knew from a kid I was different. And I don't know, it was weird because every time I would be myself, it's like people would have a problem with me being myself. Like I was naturally a smart guy. I was a studious person where I like to focus and do my work and, you know, stay focused because my dad, RIP to him, he was the one, my dad was mainly my main guidance. I was a daddy's boy, so my dad was the one who really kept me in line. My mom played her part, but at the end of the day, I'm a man, so I was a daddy's boy. I relied on my pops more. So saying that to say, me and my father had a better understanding than anybody. That father-son bond. So that's what I grew up having. My dad in my life and my mom's in my life, and I used to go to my dad's house every weekend and spend time with him. You know, I used to go to school. I was happy to go to school, early on, getting good grades and being rewarded for that. That was something that I enjoyed. Being student of the month, getting principal's list, honor roll. I liked that. I liked going to receive my achievements and stuff. But it got weird because I got siblings, and growing up, I'm the youngest one. You feel what I'm saying? So I faced a lot of flack for no reason, from my siblings, like or sibling rivalry and shit. My eldest brother, the one that's older than all of us, he always felt like I was trying to kind of like be like him. When I'm like, dude, I have a father. I don't want to be like anybody but myself. But if I was gonna be like anybody, it'd be like my own dad. Like, why would I want to be like you, my nigga? Like, you just my eldest brother. You're not my father. I don't want to emulate or be a role model. I don't want to do nothing that you do. That's you. You do your thing. Which I get. Eldest brothers think that their youngest brother be following them, but genuinely, I wasn't. Like, I didn't want to be nothing like him, because he wasn't. Because I have a father. I followed behind my dad, so that was one thing. My eldest brother always thought that I was always following behind him. And then it's my oldest one, the one that's like above me, but not above my eldest. This dude always felt as if he was, I was trying to be like him too. And I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to be like neither one of y'all. I like being myself, and they just couldn't accept that shit. So, honest to God, like, they would start like, my oldest brother didn't really care about that shit. He used to always just try to like, he used to be a bitch about it though. He used to go to my mom and tell my mom that I'm doing this and I'm doing that. Or if he'll get caught up in something, he'll be like, oh, but you ain't doing that with Ryan or Ryan or that. Like, worry about yourself, nigga. Like, why you worried about me? Like, then with my the middle aged brother, this dude, he's a special ed kid, so he's mentally kind of disturbed and not really developed mentally. So he acts like a grown ass child. That's the person that who's been compromised by the dark, demonic, low vibrational entities. Because all he does is try to be like me, copy me. Anything and everything that I do, he always copying me. And it's strange as fuck, yo, because back in the days, I looked out for these niggas, man. Like, Literally, I'm like the younger big brother, you know, if that makes sense. Like, but then these niggas started acting weird. Like, I come around, niggas got issues and problems. They be breathing all heavy and walking off, and nigga, I ain't do nothing to you. Like, you know. Then I got a sister, but she acts ghetto as fuck. So I'm got nothing against nobody. I just don't want to be involved, like be involved with none of that type of stuff, because their characteristics and their behavior, you know, tells me a lot about them. And I don't got time for that, you know. I'm always growing as a person, developing myself and becoming a better person than I was yesterday. You know, I don't look at myself better than anybody other than who I was a couple minutes ago or a couple days ago or a year ago. And the thing is that I hold myself to high expectations. So when I'm being better than my last self, it's already better than most people. So they'll feel like, oh, you think you better than me? No, I'm trying to be better than the person that I was. You know, if it just so happened that I know better than you, so I can do better than you. You feel what I'm saying? In that sense or that regard. But yeah, it started getting weird. You know, so I got my own siblings that be acting like weird and jealous and shit for no reason. And these niggas got more than me at times. Like, there was times I didn't have a job. They had gigs. There's times when I ain't have money like that. Niggas had money. It was like, I ain't got a car yet. Well, I had a car, but like every time niggas got cars, they got V's, access to driving and shit. And I don't. And niggas still be hating, still be mad at me, yo. Like, what the fuck? Mm-hmm. Shit was strange, bro. And then when I used to go, like, cause we all got different fathers except for my oldest two, my oldest sister, my eldest brother. They got the same father, same, you know, same mother type shit. So we really just have brother and sister and shit. Cause I don't got the same father as none of them. We just got the same mom and shit. So saying that to say like niggas would act strange, bro. You know, thinking that I'm trying to be like them, which I kind of get, cause you know a younger sibling and shit. But I already had my parents to follow behind. If I wanted to follow behind somebody, like my mindset is already intact. You know, so you know, growing up, I used to go through a lot of abuse, bro, through the mentally disturbed kid that I was mentioning earlier. This dude used to do a lot of wild, crazy shit. We used to fight all the time. I used to fight both of my brothers all the time. Cause I ain't no bitch. And you ain't gonna play me like no pussy. So we used to always go at it, you know. And and the thing is, that's the thing about it, you know. I'm gonna just get this off. Like when I was 7 years old, I got hit by a car, and I received a settlement for 28,000. But I couldn't touch it until I was 18. So when I hit 18, I was dishing out money to everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got a piece. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thing. I come from a background of people who are like poverty minded, where they don't think about building up and becoming better and greater. They go with the bare minimum, be content with that, and then start tearing everybody else down who think they like above that, like crabs in a barrel, basically, you know. And like that's all they know about is like government assistance and handouts and shit like that. They may work hard to their own degree, but I don't know, bro. That's not where I come from. Like niggas, like people, like my family, they really honor death, bro. Death and glorify prison. Like if you going to college, you graduating, they don't even glorify that shit. It's sad to say, but that's how it was. So it's already a dark, you know what I'm saying? Like it's already a dark, gloomy type of energy amongst the people, you know. And everybody got issues that they living with that they wasn't able to get over, you know. Then I'm living my life then because I'm not a mama's boy. and I rely on my mom like that, that made her feel a certain way, I guess, because she started acting weird toward me too for no reason, and I don't even know why, Truth be told, I never heard her say, I love you, or no shit like that, you know, and it just kept going like this, like, no love, and then the house that I live in, the energies is just low vibrational. It's like, if you know chakras, it's like chakra of the lower chakras, like basically your sacral and your solar plex and your root. There's no heart chakra activation in this environment, you know. So that's that. I'm gonna build more on that in another one that I'm gonna do, because I don't know if anybody gonna start trying to interrupt my video, but I'm gonna keep going. So then, like, being that my energy is so contagious, it'll be like people trying to take my energy and use it, or dim my light, or try to, like, because I'm so in tune with myself, bro, and I deny stuff, like, people will want to hang around with me, and I'll be like, no. People will ask me stuff, and I'll tell them the blunt, full, honest truth, because I'm just like that. Like, I'm an Aries. I'm just honest with myself. I don't sugarcoat shit with myself. It's either black and white. There's no gray area. So when I encounter other people, I'm the same way. Like, don't ask me if you don't want the real, uncut, blunt, full, honest truth. Because I'm going to tell you that. I'm not going to tell you what you want to hear. I'm going to tell you what you need to hear. So don't ask me unless you can't handle the truth. You know what I'm saying? So that off that energy alone, that make people want to, like, I get a lot of hate, jealousy, and envy, bro. People who try to stop my shine and shit, you know, which is wild, but it happens, To this day, I got people still trying to attack me. Got a girl, you know, she reveals herself a lot, you know. I'm not gonna say like that's my girl. It's just like every time I do my reads, you know, it's like this person that I used to deal with is pulling on my energy because they can't understand the fact that it's over, bro. Like, like this person is obsessed with doing magic spells and witchcraft and black magic and voodoo dolls and all of this type of shit, bro. Like, they try to do magic love spells. I'm like, bro, none of that shit is gonna work, bro. I'm not never going back to this person, bro. It's never gonna work out again. Like, I'm never gonna want to be. I'm not even gonna give no energy to that shit because it's done. Like, life goes on, you know. Life definitely goes on. I'm done, you know. I got people I'm talking to, people I want to, I know my wife, my future wife, who I'm going to be with. I already, I'm nobody's business, but yeah, my life goes on. Like, reason why I'm single is because I'm focusing on myself. It's not because of no damn love spell or no love magic or none of that bullshit that bitches or people, whoever they are, think they be doing to me to ruin my love life or my finances and shit. Like, I'm going to be rich one day. I'm going to be famous. If not famous, I'm going to be very well off financially and wealthy. That's my destiny. That's my right. You feel me? Me being born here, I don't owe no ties to no fucking body, especially no measly ass human. Who the fuck are y'all? Y'all nobodies to me. My purpose is not due to you. It's been placed upon me by the Most High, and it's due to myself to fulfill. And you don't think I'm gonna be guided or protected with the purpose that I have to fulfill? You gotta be stupid to think that you can intervene with that. Why would you? Like, what kind of person would want to intervene with another person's blessing, you know? And I've been getting attacked a lot. Vanity spells where people want to make my looks look crazy, by my own family. They've been doing them spells because they've been jealous of how I look. My hair being long and braided, my facial features because I'm handsome, got my boyish good looks, you know? How I carry myself, my persona, my demeanor, my personality, my characteristics. People hate on it, and and they want to destroy it because they don't possess it themselves. You know, speaking ill will and sending the evil eye and shit. I didn't have multiple devices break or something like that because of people around me sending the evil eye. I had to step up my level of protection. You know, cleanse my space. It's not a game. You feel what I'm saying? When you operate from the lower realm of the darkness and stuff, nothing good's gonna happen to you, bro. That's a fair warning. When the enemy takes a hold of your body and you become just a vessel, what you think gonna happen to you? You think anything that's gonna happen for your better good, your greater good? No. Everything you do is gonna come with consequences, regardless, because karma doesn't miss. It's undefeated. I'm going to be happy with my life moving on. You know. Yeah, at the time I lived with my mother and stuff, but I ain't gonna lie. To be honest with you, I feel like she kind of universe put me here because she kind of need my protection from the people around her. I'm just being honest. I'm not trying to call nobody nothing. I'm just calling the energy for what I see it as, you know. And I see it. People who like to be in my energy, bro. I can go, like in this house especially. Like one of my siblings, this dude likes to just follow me around, bro. Like if I'm upstairs, we share a room, so you know, until I move out, you know. But I'm grateful either way to have somewhere to stay. So, 'cause there's some people out there that's homeless and stuff. But that's besides the point, 'cause you always gotta give grace and be grateful and stuff like that, you know, and keep working towards your own. 'Cause I'm gonna have my own. You feel me? I got bros, who got their own spot, who encourage me to keep doing what I'm doing, keep grinding. Eventually my time gonna come. I'm gonna have my own spot, my own path, you know. And I know I'm on the right path to get it. It's just that people really want me not to have nothing, y'all. Like nothing. One person who, you know, like people mad because I don't want to deal with them, because I'm not trying to help them, because they're not a part of my life, because I have like everybody is entitled to have their blessings come to them. You feel me? But it's just that people want to stop my blessings, me. You feel me? Try to stop what's happening for me or what I got going on because of who I am. Because of my light. Because I'm a high vibrational person, or try to like sabotage my image or something like that. Try to play these military mind games. Like I'm not an air sign. I'm not a air sign, so I don't do the whole mind game shit. I don't spend time in my head all day every day. You know, I act on things. Yeah, I make my mind about things and I'm strategic and stuff like that, but I don't spend a lot of time in my head going back and forth like, oh, second guessing. No, I don't do none of that. I make a decision, that's it. I'm done. I'm making my decision and I'm going to act on it or whatever the case may be. You know, like this whole family be acting weird toward me, bro, because they all wicked, bro. They into different practices of like dark shit, bro. I'm just telling you from what I've seen. Like, there's a lot of motherfuckers in my family that's with them boys and with them stars and shit. You feel me? Y'all know. So they be into some wicked shit, bro. I ain't with that shit, and I'm damn sure not as better than them motherfuckers. Cause I'm an ascendant master. You feel me? The people that's behind me, or the people that's rolling with me, they got hella more authority than these earthly beings. Or these people, these worldly motherfuckers. I'll just tell you like that. Even myself, I'm anointed, so I have certain authority walking in this world, in this 3D, you know? And I know that. I know how powerful I am. I know how strong I am. I know how spiritually high ranking I am, you know? I know this. not a game. And everybody who come up against me on some negative, low vibration, or you know, hurt, like hurtful, hateful, whatever they coming from, a place of a low vibration or hate or anything like that, it's gonna just backfire to them. They're gonna get that shit back times 10. Just leave me alone. Like, I don't want nothing to do with nobody. Live your life. Go live your life. Go do your own fucking thing. Leave me the fuck alone. Get the fuck out of my fucking life. You gonna fuck around and kill yourself trying to fuck up my life. Fair warning. Like, people don't understand, though. They don't understand it, get it. Like, you have no right to try to, you know, intrigue, intrigue, well, intrude, I should say, excuse me, intrude on somebody else's life or their destiny, try to destiny swap. Like, motherfuckers, man, from what I experienced from this family, bro, if they can't replace, like, if they can't defeat you, they'll try to replace you. Meaning, everything that you do, they'll try to, like, find that shit in somebody else or give everybody else attention and try to not acknowledge you and shit. Like, weird shit, bro. It's just weird shit I experienced, man. Living amongst people, being a high vibrational being, you know? It's bad when you got a girl or a guy that's so attached to you because you don't want to be with them or because they can't let go. This is for my ladies and for my fellas out there. That's why I'm saying guy or girl. It's so bad when you got either one of those people, guy or girl, so attached to you because you don't want to be with them that they resort to magic, like black magic, witchcraft, and all that type of shit. Like, why? I don't like. I don't get it. All that's gonna do, honestly, is gonna make the person look at you like you're an enemy, like they don't want to be with you. Especially my exes. Like, I enjoyed, there's a few of my exes that I would love to encounter again. Shout out to Stephanie. Shout out to Nadiji. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Nima. You know. Shout out to Karima. You feel what I'm saying? Shout out to my exes. Taisha. You know. Shout out to them. Those are healthy relationships. Shout out Jasmine. You know what I mean? Like, that was my first true love right there. You know. Shout out to them. Skeisha, Chantel, like, you know. I had a great childhood, bro. I done grew up well, you know. I was very popular as a kid, you know. I was active, you know. Played sports, basketball, football, did bowling, did some martial arts, Okinawa karate, you know. Went to proms, parties, hella parties, you know. I just realized that some of the people that I came up with was all snakes. And out of all the people I came up with, it's only like one person that probably like, yeah, one or two people. One person, mainly one. The other person is, yeah. But one person that I'm still cool with, like that, like that. Like, we bros to this day. Ain't never fold on me, never flip on me, never did no funny shit. You know what I'm saying? That's my bro. Coming up, you know what I mean? I didn't realize. I went to trade school, went to college. You know what I'm saying? Went to college for business administration. Went to trade school for medical office support, which is MOS. You feel what I'm saying? Got my certification and everything, my credentials. You know what I mean? I was on honor roll like in elementary school. I had honors classes in high school. You know, I always took a language in every school, like except for in elementary. Did I take a language in elementary? Hold up. Nah, I ain't take a language in elementary. I don't think. Nah. Only in middle school and high school. But yeah, I'm a very intuitive, intellectual, intelligent kid, bro. Dude, I should say, man, whatever you want to say, being. And I stand on that, I don't want to have, I didn't, like everybody else, we didn't encounter people, learned our lessons, and made peace with that and walked on and continued our life forward. I don't hold on to nobody from my past, bro. Nobody. If we got memories together, by default, I may think of an encounter that I was a part of, because I was there during that experience. But I'm not holding on to nobody like I want to, want somebody to come back into my life. And none of that, hell no, I don't do that. We have to protect our energy because people want to take our energy and use it for themselves or, you know, just try to hurt, you know. I keep getting feelings to say hurt, trying to hurt us or do something damage to us or try to conquer us or something like that. But in reality, they only hurting themselves. There's nothing wrong with me. I'm pretty sure there's nothing wrong with y'all. Like, we all got a clean bill of health while they're over there going through whatever they're going through. Just leave us alone. Seriously, just focus on yourself. Like, obviously, we don't want to be with you, but you know what I mean? It want nothing to do with you. Just move on with your life. I'm moving on my life. Like, it's over. Like, that's the best thing to do. To continue pushing. Let things just play out how they play out. I'm not trying to rekindle nothing with nobody. Not going back into nothing with nobody. Nothing. I'm not fixing nothing. Nothing. If anything, I'm leveling up so I can get away from this shit and get out of New York, bro. Because New York in itself, with all of these illegal immigrants and all of this shit that New York, you know, government officials are doing, or elected officials, whatever they doing, in New York State is not working with me. So I'm not saying where I'm going. I'm just saying I'm going. It's nobody's business because when I leave, I'm going. Not coming back. Not looking back. And that's it. I know how certain people motives are, so I gotta, seek legal action and stuff like that, or, do whatever I gotta do. I'm gonna do that. I'm like 100 steps ahead of people, you know, so I know what's up. But I'm gonna end it right here. Um, it's just me, just venting with y'all. That'll do it past cool. It's your boy Woodford signing out. I'm gonna do another one on a different time, about some other stuff. But this is it. That'll do it past cool. It's your boy Woodford signing out.